Hey guys, this is Jordan, aka Mary Helsing, and today, since it's Autism Awareness Month, I want to talk about something really important. I'm going to talk about how I learned to accept my Aspergers and why it's become a part of who I am. Now, what I have is Aspergers, and it's a high-functioning form of autism. Now, I was first diagnosed with Asperger's at 2, and I didn't say more than a few words until I was about 6. And what I remembered is I always stared at the TV, not saying anything. So I basically shut down like a computer because I couldn't speak. Then I went to speech therapy for several years because my parents wanted to find a way to help me talk more by learning scripted social interactions. I also have sensory overload, and I took auditory therapies to dull down the sharp sounds so I was able to concentrate better. It's only when you can focus and that you'll be able to start talking. After I took these auditory therapies, something clicked. Previously, I only used to draw stick figures and I wasn't particularly artistic. And after about a week of auditory therapy, I suddenly started drawing all of these big, colorful pictures of Sesame Street and Disney characters. But Disney movies and drawing was not just a favorite hobby, it's what helped me communicate. I remember I used lines from scenes from these movies to try to get my ideas across. And over time, I got out of it, and then I became sociable again. Although I managed to talk at 6, I had a lot of catching up to do in school and in life because I still had a young mind while everyone else was into preteen stuff. So my love for innocent stuff like Disney was what made me an easy target for bullying. Middle school was worse for me because it was like a battleground, and the impact made me more angry and also a little dark. So by high school, I chose to become a goth for a few years because it was my way to fight back, and also because I was angry. Even though I developed a love for horror movies and bands like Pink Floyd, my love for Disney still didn't go away because I still had that innocence. But another big breakthrough was that I was able to use Photoshop, movie-making software, and all kinds of things that I never knew I had in me. And I learned how to get better as I got older and I got into college. Also, I was able to use other franchises like Harry Potter in order to not only understand the world around me, but also to meet new people. I always had this need to talk to people because when you meet someone who has the same interests as you don't really feel that alone. And so, time after time, I learned how to accept myself for who I am and what I do. And every day, I'm curious to learn something new. And I learn things not just from books and movies, and yes, from the internet, but I also learn things from the people I meet all throughout my life. And I'm very proud of that. Looking back on all of this, I now look at my Asperger's not just as something that is wrong with me. I look at it as a gift. And I think you people should too. And to anyone out there who does have Asperger's and autism, don't look at it as an excuse to isolate yourself. Look at it as something that is unique about yourself. There are so many remarkable people throughout history that happen to have autism and Asperger's, and many of them have inspired other people. And the thing that makes this amazing is that could be you. You can achieve anything one day. You can get to be creative. You can get to be all these types of thinkers, and you can get to see the world differently. But just be yourself and find your own unique strength. Be proud. Know that you are not alone and that you have people who love and accept you. Know that you are capable of doing amazing things, and know that you love yourself because deep down you are special. So anyways, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video and taking the time to listen to my story, because I am just really proud that I want to like reach out to people who do have autism and Asperger's, and I want to like tell this story to show how far I've come and why this story can like be an inspiration to you, and that you can be able to achieve many things. And for those of you who are interested in like researching people who do have Asperger's and autism to bring out more awareness, I would like to recommend 3 things that you should check out. And the first thing I want you guys to check out is there is this animal scientist named Temple Grandin, and she is well known for making like these cow slaughterhouses more humane and decent to the cows. And she happens to have autism, and she has this amazing book called Thinking in Pictures, where she talks about how she's a visual thinker and how she's able to talk about her perspectives as an animal scientist and as a person with autism. And she's just amazing. And she even has a TED Talk somewhere on YouTube. You can find that. And there's even like the movie Temple Grandin with Claire Danes. That's a great movie, and you should check this out. I recommend it. The second thing I want you to check out is this amazing website called theautismsite.com, and it's on thegreatergood.com, where you can go and donate to help kids with autism be able to get social therapy and be able to socialize with others. And all you could do is just click on it, and it's no big deal, and you're able to like help other people and commit to good causes. And it's a great website, and I would recommend this website to you too. And finally, the last thing I want to recommend is this amazing movie called Life Animated. And this is a documentary, and it's about this autistic teenage boy named Owen. And he's a huge Disney fan, and he happens to have autism, but he uses Disney films in order to communicate with other people and help see and understand the world around him. And this movie is just such a tearjerker. It's so touching, and you really connect with this boy, Owen, and you see what a wonderful kid this person is. And it's a real inspirational story to help you feel that you're not alone and that deep down you are unique, and this film really shows that. And also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more content in the future here on Mary Helsing, and until then, I'll see you later. Happy Autism Awareness Month.